remarkable that a good chunk of the guys out there, the SEALs, don't need this movie to be made, don't want it to be made. They do what they do because movies are going to be made about them, but they do it because someone has to do it, and it has to be done. These guys are remarkable. They're incredible humans, and we all owe them so much. And all I wanted to do was just not embarrass them in this movie. I worked really hard to do what I could to be believable, but I know for sure I could never do what they do physically. Just not capable of doing it, and few men are, and so they're really a special group of guys.
She's not the victim of the villain of the piece, and she's not the girlfriend. So to play a real woman in history that's capable, intelligent, strong, she stands on her own, she doesn't have any issues, I find that a great representation of this generation of women, and I would love to see more representations like that.
There are big movies, and there are successful movies, but there are also influential movies. And I think that this movie had that ability to be influential, because no matter how conscious we are or not, this story changed our lives, everyone's life, in the world. I think that it is perfect, it is flawless, and at the same time, there's no narcissism at all. There's a sense of honesty that is so refreshing. I think that this movie, in a way, reminds us of the movies that made American cinema so great and so influential to all of us outside of this country. I watched this movie and I remember the classics from the 70s and the 60s. Yes, Jessica Chastain, I adore her. I can be objective, and at the same time I can. I love you, Honor.
I love you.
She is no, but she's one of the most honest actresses that I've ever met, and she's so solid, and at the same time so open-minded. I mean, she puts herself completely at the service of the story and of her characters, and she's not afraid, and even if she is, she overcomes it, and opens herself up completely. She put her emotions completely at the service of the character, as any good and committed actor should do.
I think they'll have a very deep connection to a story that is already inside them, and they'll understand the people that did what we asked them to do and had to find this needle in the haystack in a way that you can't get in a book or in a newspaper or in a news bite, and that it's a community. There's something deep in it that enables you to connect to a sense of community as well in watching. It started off a human story, and we show the human story, and that's what you hopefully want to come back to in our work.
Well, I want them to be moved, and I want them to know that this is the story kind of behind, the story of the intelligence community finding this man. And these are incredibly brave individuals, dedicated individuals who sacrificed a lot in order to accomplish this mission. Well, I think it's really the story of a lifetime. It's really just like an amazing, amazing, amazing piece. I mean, this is where this man has been hiding has sort of preoccupied a country for a decade. It feels actually fairly surreal, because it's all of a sudden it's here, it's now, and it's thrilling. I mean, I'm both ecstatic and honored at the same time that it's coming out now.
It's a very tough job, and they are relentless, and they believe in what they do, and the guy I played, obviously, is a very tough character, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're like. It's not an easy job, and I certainly wouldn't want to do it. Well, she just lets you do your stuff. I mean, that's what I really enjoyed about this film. She got me in, she said, I got you in because I want you to do your thing, and she kind of let me do it. And I love the collaboration with Mark Bowl as well, who's a journalist, so his eye and the dictates of what he wrote are very specific. As a journalist, he wouldn't let himself deviate from the path. And it just meant that you knew whatever you were doing, it was accurate. And that was a great thing. And then you had Kathryn kind of guiding you and knowing that she would take it away, fashion a great movie, which she has.